Hello, my little chickpeas. Welcome back to On the Mat. Today we are going to start seated. So finding yourself a really comfy position, and feel free to soften the eye gaze or even close down the eyes. Taking a moment to connect to your breath. Full breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more like this, in through the nose, really filling up, out through the mouth. Continuing with this breath, and breathing in and out through the nose. Notice what starts to come up for you. And as you move throughout your practice, keeping it really personal. Finding shapes that make sense. Maybe even honoring whatever this feeling is. Inhale, bring the hands to the sky. Exhale as you bring your right hand down, left hand up and over. Press into your right hand and see if you can take a deep breath into the left rib. And breathing out. One more like this, feeling up through the left side body. And breathing out. Start to drop the right ear to the shoulder. Allowing the head, the crown of the head to be really floppy, really heavy. Lengthening through the side of your neck. Inhale, windmill the hands up and around, left hand down, right hand over. Breathing in through the right ribs and let it go as you breathe out. Breathing in and out. Softly dropping the left ear to the shoulder, allowing the right side of the neck to stretch. Inhale, bring both hands down, and we're going to swivel around facing your mat. Feet are hip distance apart, knees are bent, and your hands come behind you, fingernails facing the same way as your toes. Take a full breath in, straighten the arms, open the chest, and as you breathe out, lift the hips. Inhale as you lower back down while keeping the arms straight. Exhale as you lift. Keep pressing into the heels. Squeezing the glutes to open the hips and stacking the shoulders over the wrists. If you are someone that gets quite tight in the shoulders or the chest, you might feel like a nice stretch, so enjoy it. Let's go 5 more. Using your breath. 4. Exhale, lift. 3, 2, on 1, holding at the top. Start to lower your hips halfway, bend the elbows, press back up. Bend the elbows and press. Maybe the toes start to lift as the heels keep pressing into the earth, and using your finger pads as well as your palms to take pressure out of the wrists. Let's go 5. Elbows facing behind you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat. Coming all the way up and bring the arms in front of you. Sitting up as tall as you can, hinging back as you breathe in, and then pressing yourself back up. Hinging back, press yourself up. You can always cross the hands over the shoulders if that feels more comfortable, but promoting length through the spine. So pulling the belly button in, drawing the ribs in, and back. Start to add a reach with the right elbow, pull back up, and then the left, pull back up. Finding twist through the waist, and start to bring your eye gaze down to the twisting elbow. Think of it like a little bow and arrow. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, staying on your right hand side on 1. Lift your left leg, lower your left leg. lift your left leg and lower. Keep reaching the left spirit fingers away from the body as the right elbow is down. And eye gaze down to the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, come back to center, full breath in. Exhale as you come down, left elbow down, right leg lift. So right knee and then toe tap. Right knee, toe tap. Notice how it feels. Maybe it differs from side to side. Let's go 5, 4, lower belly in, 3, 2, on 1, come all the way forward, allow the legs to open and take a forward fold. Inhale, restacking the spine, bend the knees, feet are flat, and we're coming back to a familiar shape. Hands come down. This time as you lift up, right leg joins you, lower back down, tap the hips. Left knee lifts, lower back down, and tap. Think of it like a slow motion march. And we're gonna start to add back in those triceps. In 5, 4, 3, can you stay for 2? On 1, lift the left leg and then lower. From here, bend the elbows. Come back up, right leg lifts. Bend the elbows, come back up, left leg lifts. Inhale down, exhale up, lift the leg and back. Finding a combo of the two that makes sense for you. It doesn't always have to be easy, but making movement match your breath, match your energy, just allows you to stay in this moment. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Surprise, foot comes down, tiny pulses. I know. No one likes surprises, or maybe you do. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat, extend the legs really long. Bring the hands all the way up, and then just start to interlace the fingertips behind you, palms together, and knuckles away from the body. Maybe take a little rock, a little sway. Release the arms all the way up. Take a little forward fold as you breathe out, dropping the feet wherever feels comfortable. You can take a little rock, a little sway. Full breath in, lift the arms, and then start to tuck the chin to the chest as you make your way down onto your back, just one time. If the belly just wants to flop and the back flop, let it flop. Come all the way down, bending through the knees, keeping the hands down by your side. Right leg to tabletop, and then left leg join. Take a full breath in, pull the belly button in. Exhale, right toe taps to the mat. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left toe taps, back up. Keep alternating through these taps. And notice what happens to your lower back. If it starts to lift, can you minimize the range? Knowing that the aim is not to touch the mat, it is just to find a little hinge from the knee and the hip. So coming down and back up. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, left leg comes down, hands come to the sky. Find your crunch, hands between the right thigh, and then bring the left leg back up. Hands come down, crunch, left leg back up. So you're crunching over to the right as your left leg continues with the toe tap. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Let's go 5, 4, 3, holding up in 2, holding up on 1. Can you hover the left toe, pump through the palms, come back to your breath. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock, a little sway. Bring the legs back to center, hands down by your side. Exhale, left leg comes down this time. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, back up. Working your way back from the top and finding familiar shapes. Let the body do its thing as you focus on tuning out any outside noise, allowing your breath to be present. Let's go 5. Exhale, tap. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Right toe down, hands to the sky. Find your crunch and then lift the right leg up. Find your crunch, lift the right leg back up. Hands are framing your left thigh this time. And really light on the right toe. Tap and reach. Exhale, lift and back. 5, 4, let's go 3, 2, hover your right leg on 1, hold your crunch, little pulses with the palms. Spirit fingers are spread. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, take a little sway, or maybe even draw circles through the feet. Bringing the feet all the way down, bring the hands behind the head this time. Take a full breath in, let the ribs, belly expand. Exhale as you find your crunch. Inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, find your crunch. Inhale, lower back down. Let's go 5. We're starting to add the legs back in 4, 3, 2, on 1, right leg lifts, and then it lowers back down. Left leg lifts and lowers back down. So now we're just going the opposite way. So lift and lower. Let's go 3, 2, holding up on 1, point the left toe to the sky. Right hand comes to the left toe and then lower everything down. Reach and lower. Tap and lower. Keep pressing into the right foot as you do so. And let's go 5, 4. We are holding up in 3. Let's go 2, holding all the way up on 1. Connect the hands somewhere to the left foot and reach. Lift your right leg, lower your right leg. Lift and lower. You are here for 5, 4, keep pulling the belly in. 3, 2, on 1, lower the foot, lower the left leg, lower the head. Oh, take a deep breath in, bend the knees, and just take a little rock side to side. And we're gonna go from the top, and then we're nearly there. Pinky promise. Hands come behind the head. Take a full breath in. Exhale as you crunch, left leg lifts, and then left leg lowers. Exhale, right leg lifts, and lower. Let's go in and back. Second time through, see how it feels. And if you're starting to fatigue, that's okay. Take modifications that make you feel stronger, or simply remind yourself of why you're here. Let's go 3, 2, right leg lifts on 1. Point the right toe to the sky, reach with the left hand, and then lower everything back down. Reach and lower. Come all the way up and extend long. Ask yourself how you want to feel. When everything is all over and that feeling stays with you. Let's go 3. Last 2. Holding up on 1. Lift the left knee, tap the left toe. Lift the left knee, tap the left toe. Keep reaching up for the right foot. You're here for 5. Last 4. 3, 2, on 1, bring everything down, bring the knees into the chest. Bring the hands underneath the thighs and squeeze the knees in. Maybe forehead comes to meet the knees. Give a little kiss for the hard work. And just start to rock side to side. Over time, start to rock up and down. And see if you can maintain the connection through your spine. Like a little spine massage. Let's just go for 3, 2, coming all the way up to a seat on 1. From here, can you cross the ankles over, finding a 4-point kneel. Hands come under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a little wriggle, a little cat-cow, whatever feels good to get the spine loosey-goosey. This is your last little series, and then you can continue with the rest of your day. Tuck the toes, keep the arms really straight. So stack the shoulders over the wrist. Pull the belly button in. Exhale as you hover the knees for 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Exhale, pull the belly button in, lift, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. Last one here. Exhale, lift, hold for 3. Listening for the change. Keep holding 2. Holding on 1. Tiny circles going over to the right hand side. So you're drawing circles through the shoulders, through the hips, but keeping the same connection through the belly button. Let's go 3. Reversing in 2. Reversing on 1. Pull the belly button in. Dome through the upper back. Keeping the knees bent for 3. For 2 and 1, lower back down, child's pose. Knees come out wide, hips to heels. Allowing the head to rest onto the mat. Making a conscious choice to return to the breath and to everything that lays within the 4 corners of your mat. On this next breath in, walking your hands over to the right, maybe left hand stacks on top of right, or maybe just parallel. And just like the start of the practice, breathing in towards the left ribs and breathing out. One more breath here, in and out. Returning through center on your next inhale, and exhale as you come over to the left, maybe right hand on top or just next to. Allow the head to be heavy between the biceps and the belly to be jelly. Breathing in through the right side body and gently breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Returning the hands to center and just start to creep your hips forward, sliding your hands to the top of your mat as you melt your armpits and your chin. Finding your puppy pose or melting heart. Stick the hips in the air. Don't worry if anyone's behind you. Just allow everything to become really heavy. You might start to feel a stretch around your shoulders, maybe even the armpits. And as we start to seal your practice, acknowledge this feeling. Any shift in your energy, your mindset. And I really hope this is something that can carry through the rest of your day. Start to slide the hips back, allow the arms to be really heavy, and just bring the hands down behind you, either by your side or onto the small of your back. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more breath in, big breath out. Bring the hands to the knees. Start to roll yourself up through your spine. Maybe knees come in towards one another. Roll the shoulders loosey-goosey through the spine. Otherwise, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time on the mat.